thank you so much for being here too. First off, what type of education did you take to come to the role you are today?
My education has been the bachelor's and the master's in computer science. I recently completed another master's, which is in data science. These roles, so our role is the support engineering role. So it needs that to understand the product at the technical level. So you need to have that strong foundation of the computer science to be able to solve those complex problems for the customers. You should be able to read the logs. You should be able to understand how the services interact with each other and which service can be faulty and which service needs like an upgrade or any of the bug fixing. So to be able to solve those problems, you need to have stronger foundations. You need to be able to know, okay, how the websites work, how the services work, how the backend services work, and how and where do they find and write their logs. So just coming back to your question, so I did my bachelor's in computer science. That was a 4-year degree. I completed that back in India, and then I completed a master's for 2 years that is in computer science from California State University, Los Angeles. And then I completed another master's in data science, which was a little bit of expedited program, like 1.5 years.
Previously, you shared challenges about finding your career. Can you please share challenges specific to your career?
I would say working as a solutions engineer, you are expected to be able to understand and support multiple products. So in Google, we have like Workspace divided into multiple areas, and you can be focusing on, for example, Gmail. But Gmail has a lot of parts to it. It's a very mature product. It's a vast product. So you can be working on the supporting the front line of the Gmail or the backend servers of the Gmail, and that is just one part to it. And there can be multiple products which you can be supporting. So you need to know a lot of ins and out of many products. So that can be a little bit challenging for some of the individuals, and for most of the individuals, I would say, because it's like you need to know the breadth first approach, then the depth first, they say. So you need to know the wider space rather than knowing the deeper of any of the products. That has been a little bit challenging in this role, but as you go along, you get more experience, then you get a chance to work on some products in a deep manner, and on some maybe not that deep, and then you can figure out some ways how to learn for other products as well. So it's just like I said previously, it's the overload of the information sometimes that can be challenging at many places.
So, what advice do you have for teams that want to consider being a technical solutions engineer as a career?
That's a great question. So I would definitely say that you need to build a good, strong understanding of the computer science first at first place. You don't need to go too deeper and learn maybe 100 algorithms out there. That's not what you need to do. But you need to be able to understand how the APIs work, how the services work, how do we deploy services, what are the challenges in those. So those all will come with the foundational knowledge of the computer science. And then, as I said before, you should learn and practice a lot of communication skills, because by communication skills, I mean to be able to convey uh, convey your stance in a rightful way and set the right expectations with the teams or the stakeholders or the customers, and be clear about it. So the communication is definitely one of the strongest skills TSC can have. And the others are like the collaboration skills, the team collaboration, team building, uh, and I think we talked about to be able to discern a lot of information and be able to understand that information quickly and make patterns out of those. So those are some of the skills. I understand it comes with, gonna come with an experience, but those are some of the subjects that you can focus on.